guys, welcome to today's class. We're going to get started in extended child's pose today. So go ahead and swing those feet around, sink the hips back towards the heels, take a moment of rest here. Reach the fingertips out in front of us, press the palms and the pads of the fingertips into the mat. Drop that head, release through the cervical spine, let the forehead rest on the mat, on top of our stacked fists or a block. Close the eyes. Feel that breath enter in through the nose, swirl around the back of the throat, and then float all the way down to the belly. Let's take a deep inhale to our own count of 5 here. Nice, slow, steady breath using the full count of 5 for the full length of the inhale. And then when we've reached the peak of our breath, holding the breath just for a beat, and then exhaling to a count of 5. And again, when we're in that valley of the exhale, pausing for a moment, and then inhaling again to a count of 5. So at each peak and valley of our breath, we take a minute just to suspend that breath for a second. It's a beautiful point of stillness, beautiful point of peace and quiet. Let's do one more deep breath, inhaling, pausing at the peak of that breath, and then exhale. Push every last bit of breath out of the lungs. On the next inhale, reach the fingertips towards the top of the mat, lift up, exhale, down dog. Start to pedal the feet out, alternate releasing one heel to the mat, bend the opposite knee. Maybe moving in through those hips a little bit. And then reach both heels towards the mat, lift that tailbone nice and high to the sky. Inhale, let's lift up onto the balls of the feet. Keep the legs nice and straight. Exhale, drop the heels down and take a deep bend in the knees. So arms are still nice and long. Engage that belly. Drop the knees so they're just a few inches up off of the mat. Stay strong in through the legs here. Inhale, lengthen the legs. Come to the balls of the foot. Exhale, drop the heels. Deep bend in the knee again. Inhale, lengthen. Lift up. Exhale, drop the heels, bend the knee for the last time. Hover here. Drop the knees, untuck those toes, and hinge back into extended. Inhale, let's walk our hands off the left side of the mat. Stack the right hand on top of the left. Push that right hip away. Send a big breath into that right side of the body. Feel the ribs expand. Exhale, walk back to center. Inhale, hands up, walk off the right side of the mat. Left hand stacks on top of the right. Push that left hip away. Again, a deep inhale, open through the left side of the body. Exhale, bring those hands back to center. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, shift forward to plank. Draw that knee outside of the right elbow. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee to left elbow. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, knee comes to the right wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee to left wrist. Inhale, kick up last time. Exhale, sweep that foot to the top of the mat. High lunge. Inhale, reach the fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, bring the hands down. Inhale, kick that right foot back up to the sky. Exhale, sweep it back to the top of the mat. Anchor the back foot and spiral up. Warrior 2. Sink into that front leg. Spiral the hands down to the front foot. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, kick that right leg up again. Exhale, step it back to the top of the mat. Anchor the foot. And then spiral up, reverse warrior. Left hand at the base of the spine. Right hand reaches up and over. Spiral the hands down again. Pivot on the ball of the back foot. Kick that right leg up to the sky. Drop the right foot. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Slowly lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Come to the tops of the feet, push up and open. Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Drop the knees, hinge back, extended child's pose. Rest that forehead on the mat. Sink the hips to the heels. Fill that belly with big breaths. Try to slow that heart rate down just a little bit more. So same sequence on the opposite side. Extend the fingertips to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, bring that knee to the right elbow. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, left elbow. Inhale, kick up. Exhale, right wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left wrist. Inhale, lift. Exhale, step the foot to the top of the mat, high lunge. Reach the fingertips up. Exhale, hands come down. Inhale, kick that left foot up to the sky. Exhale, sweep it back to the top of the mat. Anchor the right foot, spiral the hands up for warrior two. Spiral those hands down. Kick the left foot up to the sky. Inhale. Exhale, sweep the foot to the top of the mat. Anchor the back foot again. Spiral the hands up, reverse warrior. Right hand to the base of the spine, left hand up and open. Spiral the hands down. Kick the left foot back up to the sky. Drop the left foot. Inhale, shift forward to plank. Exhale, slowly lower Chaturanga Dandasana. Come to the tops of the feet, lift up and open. Drop the knees, hinge back, extended. Let's take our hands, interlace them behind our back, lengthen those arms, reach the fists up to the sky. Nice chest expansion. Breathe deep into those shoulders. Release the hands. Extend the fingertips back up to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts to the sky. Exhale, sweep it to the top of the mat. And then anchor that back foot for warrior two. Spiral the hands open. Reach the fingertips away. And sink into that front knee. So as always, check out your stance before we hold here. Take a look and make sure that that right heel is in line with the arch of the left foot. Open the palms towards the front, okay? Inhale here, the gaze, the shoulders, the palms all face in the same direction. On the exhale, twist towards that front knee. Inhale, open back up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open last time. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open up. Hold here. Right forearm releases to the right thigh. Left fingertips extend over the ear. Remember to draw the shoulder away from the ear. Our gaze is going to follow this left finger. So inhale, the finger reaches up. And exhale, we start making a big circle. Nice and slow. It's a balance challenge to follow that finger with the gaze. Inhale, up. Exhale, start to swing down. Remember not to sink into that right arm. Inhale, lift up last time. And exhale, down. Draw both fingertips to the front of the mat and sink into our high lunge. So now that back heel is open. Right arm comes out at a 90-degree angle. Left arm swims under and around, eagle arms. Inhale, lift those elbows up, little back bend. Exhale, start to draw those arms inside of the right leg. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, drop that heart. Hold here. Push back through the left heel. Stay strong in that right leg. I know it's talking to you. Release the hands down to either side of the right foot. Lengthen that right leg. Both toes point towards the front of the mat. Pull that right hip back. Bend the right knee. Step the left leg all the way to the top of the mat. Exhale and forward fold. Hold here for a moment. Let that head hang nice and heavy. Let the shoulders round towards the ears. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back again. Exhale, round down. On the next inhale, reverse swan dive. Reach the fingertips all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands come to heart center. Let's balance into that left leg. Draw the right thigh parallel to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, kick the leg out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, kick. Inhale, bend. Exhale, kick out. On the next inhale, bend that leg. We're going to start to draw the foot behind us, dropping the heart forward and down into warrior three. Trying to draw the right heel in line with the tailbone. Dial the right hip down. Hands can stay at heart center. They can reach back. They can extend forward. Completely up to you. Drop the hands. Step the right leg back. Step the left leg back. Down dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, slowly lower, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, lift up, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana. Drop the knees, hinge back, extended. Rock those hips side to side. Let's take our hands back next to our ankles, next to our feet. Let the shoulders round over the knees. Sink here. Let that head be heavy. Let the neck release. Extend those fingertips back out to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down dog. Left leg lifts to the sky and then sweeps to the top of the mat. Anchor that back foot and spiral the hands up for warrior two. Check out our stance before moving on. Open those palms up. Shoulders, gaze, and palms all face the same direction. Inhale here. Exhale, twist to the front knee. Inhale, open up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, open last time. And exhale, twist. Inhale, open. Rotate those palms back down towards the earth and hold here. Right fingertips sweep to the front of the mat. We're in our high lunge. Push back through that right heel. Adjust the stance as necessary. Left arm comes out at a 90-degree angle. Right arm swims under and around. Fingertips to palms. Inhale, reach the elbows up. Exhale, draw those elbows inside of the left thigh. Inhale, rise. Press into the sole of that left foot. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Hold here. Hands come down. Lengthen the left leg. Push the left hip back. You can always step that back foot in a little bit if we need to. Bend the left knee, step the right foot forward, forward fold. Hang out here for a moment. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. On the next inhale, reverse swan dive. Fingertips extend all the way to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. We're going to bring our body weight to the right leg this time. The left thigh is parallel to the mat. Inhale here. Exhale, lengthen the leg. Kick the heel out. Inhale, bend. Exhale, kick. Inhale, bend last time. Exhale, kick out. Inhale, bend that knee and start to push that foot to the back of the room, dropping the heart down. Extend the left leg. Stay strong through the right leg. Warrior three. Dial the left hip down. Even it out with the right. Hands drop down. Step that left foot back. Step the right foot back. Down dog. Lift the hips high. Shift forward. Drop the knees. Hinge back. Extended child's pose. Sink into those hips. Maybe wiggle them side to side a little bit. Should start to feel nice and open. Awesome. Let's extend those fingertips back to the top of the mat. Inhale, lift up, and exhale, down dog. Pedal the feet out. Inhale, lift the right leg to the sky, and just stack that right hip on top of the left. Try to push that right heel into the corner where the wall meets the ceiling. Push down that left heel. Feel the body weight start to open up the back of that left leg. Swing that right foot all the way to the top of the mat. Drop the left knee. Come to the top of the left foot. Inhale here. Drop the left hip down. Nice stretch. Exhale, hinge the hips back. Lengthen the right leg. Inhale, bend that front knee. Sweep the arms up to the sky. Sink into the left hip again. Exhale, hinge those hips back. Lengthen the right leg. Last time, bend the right knee, lift the fingertips up to the sky. Hands come down, tuck the back toe, step the right leg back, down dog. Left leg lifts up to the sky, and then we're going to stack the left hip on top of the right. Push that heel into the space where the wall meets the ceiling. Send some deep breaths to the back of the right leg. Try to keep the shoulders level with the mat as much as we can. And then sweep that foot all the way to the top of the mat. Drop the right knee. Top of the right foot. Sink here into that hip. Hinge the hips back, lengthen the left leg. Bend the knee, scoop the arms up to the sky. Drop the hands, hinge the hips back, last time. Bend the knee, tuck the back toe, step the left leg back, down dog. We'll look to the top of the mat, walk or jump our way to forward fold. Exhale here. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, bend the knees, slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Come to standing. Crown of the head is the last thing to lift up. Roll the shoulders back and down. Okay, we're going to move into dancer pose for our balance posture for today. So the first thing I'd like to say is if dancer is too challenging, you can find a wall to touch, maybe a chair with your free hand. Just touching with the tips of the fingers is sometimes enough to rebalance that brain and remind it that you're not going to fall over, okay? Root down through that standing leg. Stay nice and strong. So two options. One is if we bring the heel in and we grab the outside of the foot. This is really just a quad stretch. So if that's where you'd like to go today, please feel free. If we're going into dancer today, we're going to start by bringing our body weight into the right leg, okay? Come to the ball of the left foot, level the hips out, pull the belly button to the spine, lift up through the pelvic floor. My favorite phrases. And from here, we're going to draw the left heel in towards the glutes. With that left hand, grab inside of the ankle, okay? This may be where we stay. A little tip, if you take the thumb and press into the toe that's right next to that big toe, it can sometimes help with balance. It's a little pressure point that can help with balance. So hold right here. We're going to take the right fingertips, create our thumb to forefinger mudra. Open that left shoulder back. Try not to splay the heel outside of the body. We'll start to kick that foot back. Lengthen the right fingertips forward. Lift the toes and the arm to the sky. Find your drishti, and then slowly come back up. Release the foot, crack the toes, roll the ankle, make the body happy. Opposite side, new opportunity. So remember, we can grab a quad stretch just by grabbing the outside of that ankle. If we'd like to try for dancer, start to bring the body weight into the left leg, come to the ball of the right foot. The right hand swims back for the inside of the ankle. Maybe finding that pressure point with the thumb. Completely up to you. Creating our mudra with our left hand, thumb to forefinger. Start to kick the foot into the hand behind us. Hinge the heart forward and reach the left fingertips towards the front of the room. Starting to come back up. Release the foot. Awesome. Come to the top of the mat. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, round down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands into the mat. Walk or jump back to plank. Slowly roll down, Chaturanga Dandasana. Tops of the feet lift up. Drop the knees. Hinge back, extended child's. Yay. Good job, guys. Really proud of you just for attempting it, even if we fell over, right? Practice, practice, practice. Let's come back up. We're going to find ourselves in a nice, easy seated position. Let's go toe to toe, heel to heel. Baddha Konasana, let those knees fall open. Roll the shoulders back and down. Sit up tall here. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head. Exhale, start to draw the heart forward, hinging at the hips. Keep a long spine. Keep the shoulders away from the ears. And that gaze keeps the spine in a nice neutral position. Just looking right ahead of the mat. And come back up. So we have two options here. If we know that our flexibility is a little bit challenged, we're going to take our peace fingers around that left leg, keep the right leg on the earth, and then extend just that left leg out to the side, okay? If we'd like to try it, maybe we know that we're kind of rocking this flexibility and balance thing, peace fingers wrap around both toes. We start to lean back and then open up both legs. Nice long spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Push through those heels and draw the kneecaps up towards the hip bones. We could maybe bring those feet in together. And then we'll come back down to Baddha Konasana, toe to toe, heel to heel. Inhale, lengthen through the crown of the head, and exhale, draw the heart forward. Don't worry, if you took the one leg extension, we're going to grab the opposite leg next. And come back up. So opposite side, fingertips wrap around the right toe, extending that leg. Or if we'd like, we can take both legs and extend them out again. Remember, we can always draw those feet in towards one another. That's an option. And then let's release those feet down. Extend the legs. Inhale, reach up. And exhale, forward fold. Beautiful. Release. Let's swing our feet around so they face the front of the mat. One little place we'd like to be. Grab the backs of the thighs, tuck the tailbone under, slowly roll down. One vertebrae at a time. Awesome. We're going to take our feet, bring the heels close to the hips, knees point to the sky. Keep those knees hip width apart, making sure that when we lift up into bridge, we don't splay the knees out, okay? So focus on pressing into the meat of the big toe and the inside of the foot. Roll the shoulders underneath of the upper back, palms next to the hips. Inhale here. Exhale, lift those hips nice and high. Body weight comes into the shoulders. Press into the back of the head. We're not putting our weight into the neck, okay? And we're careful to keep that gaze up while we're here. Stay nice and high. One more deep breath, and then exhale, slowly lower the hips. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, push the feet push the hips all the way up to the sky. Push in through that big toe. If we'd like, we can roll the shoulders underneath of the body, maybe interlace the hands. Lift the hips higher. Release the interlaced fingers. Take the shoulders out from underneath of that back and lower the hips down. So one more time, we can choose to lift the hips up into bridge again, or if it's in our practice, we can lift into wheel. Wheel is very challenging, so if we haven't yet mastered bridge, I would not suggest moving on to wheel. So option is to place those hands next to the hips again. Inhale and exhale, push the hips nice and high up to the sky. Alternatively, we can take the hands palm down, fingertips rotate towards the shoulders. Inhale here, exhale, lift the hips, lift the head, keep the knees in towards the hip bones. Push the mat away with the hands and with the soles of the feet. Slowly start to lower back wherever we are. Very nice. Release here. Let's take our knees into our chest. Hug them in nice and tight. Gently rock side to side. And then let's take our nose up towards those knees. Little person ball. And release. We're going to make our way up to seated. Start to cross those ankles and rock ourselves back up if we'd like, or any other way that gets you here. Roll the shoulders back and down. Stack the shoulders over those hips. Close the eyes. Notice any changes in the body, changes in the mind. Let's bring our hands to heart center. Thumbs press right into that sternum. Inhale, fingertips and chin lift to the sky. Exhale, hands come back down. It's such an honor to share a little bit of your day with you. I thank you so much for being here. The divine light in me sees and honors the divine light in you. Namaste.